Rakan is pretty much unmatched, and they will go towards it. Hung picks up the Rakan. Another dive buddy to go with your Sion, with your Pantheon, hell, with your Kai'Sa. Very easy to follow up
in
that
2v2, getting bullied about here right at the start of the game.
Jackie tried to stay in range and has it. They're going to try and dive this. Jackie having faked a back, still looking for it. They've gone too deep. Jackie's fake back works out in their favor.
Elk takes tower aggro way something that we've seen more across the region. And now, when they try and fix that freeze, Kanavi's here to punish.
Boy. Shield vault onto Bin, into the grand entrance. Jackie going to get a flash on forwards, needs the passive, has it. Second kill for Kai'Sa. For Jackie loves Kai'Sa.
That is one of the big things. Bot lane, stable and powerful. That's what they have right now. Patron walking topside, has Cyclone.
Flash for the Nimbus strike into the Cyclone, and Jackie's just dead. And a kill donate to Elk base run. Excellent gank.
Very quick, very easy.
369 making the rotation. Gold, dead even. Be the extra objective over towards top esports, which is the additional prize. But Bin will get a plate or two here bot side, which is nice to chunk the way through it. Not actually going to have a full contest there from BLG. Don't feel like they're in the position right now to fight, and I think that is fair enough. So that'll be another objective over. Again, you're talking about Knight and the top esports logo. It's worth reminding, of course, when he left top esports for JDG, who was his top jungle?
And Pantheon might come through top lane here. Cream's going to go for that shuffle.
Speaking of, there's the Grand Starfall behind. Knight tried to go across the veil, but was unfortunately denied, but gets a wonderful exit.
Maybe first Dragon, maybe this Herald is where the fight comes in, but top esports using their ultimates earlier. If top esports keep things even and they do get towards 2-3 items, then I think they feel quite confident. Herald goes into a side lane though. Knight will get himself first turret of the game, and that'll be an important
play theoretically. Is Kanavi and Hunger looking potentially at Elk, who has no idea they're there. He's shoving up mid lane. Flash in with the shield vault, the quickness after, and a very easy kill on Elk.
You can't fight this without an AD carry. That could be genuinely very important. BLG giving over a second dragon now. We'll find out what the rift is. It's going to be an ocean one.
Proactive plays on the champion have looked good. See the level 1 play, fantastic. There's been some oversteps. There's been some defensive mismanagement on the champion. Now potential fight here over the blue buff. Kanavi going to get the smite. Goes on in. On's in danger. In comes the quickness to grand entrance. Hung needs to flash away. Kanavi low. Shield vault not available to get more CC.
Jackie!
Over the wall goes Jackie. Looking for the kills. Flashing, can't find it.
BLG find their skirmish. Cream is now alone on bot side. Sion will come to help. I suppose with his flash, he might be safe. How much can 369 do to save his mid laner?
Oh, that equalizer stings. Knight low. Gonna be a 2v4. In comes the teleport to even up the numbers a little bit. Hung now looking to go on top of Ben, who doesn't have an equalizer anymore. Jumping onto Cream, the heal keeps him alive. Base one's gone very deep with the Nimbus strike. Has to try and warrior tricks to Ow. All the while in the mid lane, turret being attacked by Elk. So that might end up being a prize on top of everything else. So it will be a turret for a turret. But the 2 kills on top of that for BLG. Excellent play from them in that bot side river.
The gold swings into BLG's favor. And this objective, which BLG are now starting up, it does so much damage and it reduces so many of your defensive stats that you can lose so many fights even when ahead of the game. Top esports looking to contest. BLG, please don't tell me it's another Atakan incident.
I can smell it. I can smell the burgers. They're being flipped. Get ready for it. Someone's eating good. Down to 3,000 HP. It is just going to be the flip. On down at half. 369. Frontlining takes a bit of damage from the Leandri. Still at 3k. About to reset is the Atakan. There goes Hung into the backline. It is a flip. It's won by base run. In comes the Solar Flare to slow down the backside. Elk still free firing as he decides to transcend himself. It's Knight who picks that one up with the weirding. Top esports failed to get the Atakan, failed to get the kills, and BLG come away with the flip with the tastiest burger.
So close. How the hell does he get that?
Baytron just avoided the quickness as well, was just out of range of it, was invisible with the warrior trickster and couldn't be found by the side of Hung. That gives BLG a bit of an edge in this game. So
that fighting potential, the XP, everything else could be really, really important for BLG. They're going to crush through this bot side of the map. Cream on the other side, split mapping to make sure that he can get himself some gold from that top side. Top esports are still very much within touching distance of this game. The gold difference is not that high. We're getting towards the point where perhaps top esports can play around this Azir backline DPS.
And they step there from Elk to speed away is a potential threat of a decimating smash. Won't lead to all that much. Cream doing his best to nab away some camp while he can, as the Azir should pick up that Grom towards the blue buff. We go as a scene of a crime earlier. Hung on one side. Looking to potentially find a way onto Onu's front lining, but 369 will step on forwards, get the decimating smash. Teleport's now flying. Zenith blade, blast come from Hung, not the best, but the redemption coming on through, trying to keep on high. Will keep him alive for a second or two as the decimating smash part 2 comes along. Patron had to cyclone to try and stop Top Esports from following TP in from Bin, who immediately had to flash.
Not the best teleport I've ever seen. Realizes he is in a lot of danger as Top Esports do manage to play around superior frontline on. Was wondering if there was a play to be made, but 369 used his ultimate to go unstoppable. Made things quite nasty.
This was a little different, and now, despite things like the Hex Drink in Elk's inventory, they're not going to be anywhere near this dragon. Just saying, screw it, we've got to do it again. We can't fight the dragon. This is our best bet.
Okay, so Baron started up. They are giving up Soul for Baron. A hard trade in the best of times. Top Esports, though, they might just take the dragon. And BLG, they're floundering now. They can't finish the Baron. They can't tank it long enough. And they give the Ocean Soul. Big objective won by the slow, methodical play of Top Esports.
That is a game breaker. While it was just a potential Soul, it wasn't that much of a threat in the way that the Atakan chasing enemy champions.
And in moments like this, you gotta remember that BLG, despite the fact that they're trying to split the map, at any moment, there's the fight.
Gonna try and get on top of Jackulov, who will flash ult away, stays alive, he gets a shield, he gets a redemption, he gets a grand starfall to help try and take down Based on misses the Comet Spear, doesn't get the redemption in time himself, he is dead. In comes Sion, it's the Ice Express. In comes the Equalizer afterwards though, trying to split the team off, deny Top Esports from going too much further, and it will, but it's a dead jungler, it's a 5v4, Baron, I fear, is on the cards.
Not enough engaged to follow up.
There, Death Cap happily completed. The Azir starting to get some nasty looking damage numbers. Chovy going to eat a weirding, but it's a fight over the empowered red buff. Here we go. Here is Sion with that ultimate looking to crash on top of Ben. Gets it. The equalizer back is good, as is the Between Worlds. Chovy with the smite secures the red buff. Redemption for redemption on low. Knight needing to hop away. Ben's gone golden, but I think all it is a statue to memorialize his own damn grave. Flashing on forward, 369 with Ocean Soul is an absolute behemoth. Chovy with a shield vault, with a Kaiser ult to follow up a double kill for Cream.
What's going on at Top Esports? Slow and steady, breaks the base. BLG only with the Aurora alive, as they could not get the skirmishes to pull ahead in this game, and are now going to have to defend their base 1v5.
I'm not sure they can, is the answer. Top Esports see victory in game 1 in their eyes. First game of LPL finals here in 2025. And On's down. Knight's about to follow, flashing away, desperate to hold on to something. But I just don't think it'll matter. Sand and water through the fingers. Top Esports secure game 1.